going on, guys? Phil Martinez here with News Geek, Newsweek's geeky video game culture site. And as you can tell, I'm here to open up some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Konami sent these over. Battles of Legend, Heroes Revenge. Fans of the series know that these kind of sets revolve more towards like the anime and some of the manga archetypes, and they create their own too. Yeah, they used to have like the Fortune Fairies and some of the Vision Hero support, so I'm really looking forward to this set. So let's just dive right in. We got 4 here. These are out now. There's only a few per pack. What, 5? 5 cards per pack, yeah. All right, let's get through them. We have, speaking of, Fortune Fairy Sui. When you draw this card, you can reveal it, special summon it from your hand. If this card is special summoned from the hand, you can target one other face-up monster on the field, banish it onto the standby phase of your next turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. This was Carly, I think it was, in the 5Ds anime. Next, Summon Limit. I remember this card. Neither player can summon more than 2 times per turn. Negated summons count towards this limit. Negated cards or effects that would summon do not count. So good to slow down your opponent. Next, Lucky Loan. Target 1 Fortune Fairy monster you control. Special summon 1 spellcaster monster from your hand or deck whose original level is 1 lower than that monster's. Also, during your next turn, after this card resolves, you cannot normal special summon monsters except spellcaster monsters. You can only activate this once per turn. Again, Fortune Fairies. Next. Oh, here's the new archetype, Battle Wasp. I can't even read that. Twin Bowed Attacker. During your main phase, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except insect monsters. You can only use the effect once per turn. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Only 1,000 attack. This cool little bee guy. And finally, we have Cyberstein Classic. You can pay 5,000 life points, special summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck in attack position. Cyber End, or that 5-headed dragon, whatever you want. 5,000 life points. You can do it yourself. So yeah, that's pack 1. Decent. I'm kind of liking the Fortune Fairies because I like the 5Ds anime. That's my favorite, if you guys know me. The Battle Wasps look interesting. I'm looking forward to see what else they have in this set. So let's go. Pack number 2. We have Vision Hero, Minimum Ray. If you take battle or effect damage while this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card from your graveyard in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap. During the main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, you contribute 1 hero monster special summon this card. If this card is special summoned from the spell and trap zone, you can destroy 1 level 4 or lower monster your opponent controls. You can only use this effect once per turn. Not bad. Cool looking guy. Next, we have Dragan Necro, Nether Soul Dragon. I remember this guy. 2 zombie monsters must first be special summoned. Monsters cannot be destroyed by battle with this card. At the end of the damage step, if this card battled a monster that has an original level, that monster's attack becomes 0. Also, if that monster is still face up on the field, special summon 1 Dark Soul token. Its level and attack become equal to the original level and attack of that monster, so you can use this effect once per turn. You only could control one of these guys. Not bad. Pretty cool. Then we have TG Metal Skeleton. I like the TGs. Another 5Ds archetype. If a monster or monsters on the field is destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If a TG monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your field or graveyard instead. You only use the effect once per turn. This archetype wants synchro summon, so if you want to protect them, there you go. Then we have Will of the Salamangreat. Salamangreats are all the rage these days. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 Salamangreat monster from your hand or graveyard. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target 1 Salamangreat Link monster you control that was Link summoned using a monster with the same name as material. Special summon Salamangreat monsters from your hand and or graveyard in defense position, up to the number of the monster's Link rating. You only use this effect once per turn. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And finally, we have Stardust Mirage. If you control a level 8 or higher Dragon Synchro monster, special summon as many monsters as possible from your graveyard that were destroyed and sent to your graveyard by battle or an opponent's card effect this turn. You can only activate this once per turn. Easily get everyone back on the field. That was a pretty good pack, I must say. We have different archetypes, different cards to choose from on that one. But now we have pack 3 of 4. We're almost there, Rock. Let's do this. Here you go. Miracle Stone. You can only control one Miracle Stone. All spellcaster monsters you control gain 5% attack or defense for each Fortune Fairy monster you control with different names. Once per turn, when an attack is declared involving your Fortune Fairy monster, you could draw one card. It's pretty straightforward, pretty good. What do you think about those? Pretty cool, right? Next, we have TG Drillfish, another TG monster. This card can attack directly. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If all monsters you control are TG monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. When a TG monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. So I presume that means himself too. Pretty good. Next, we have Battle Wasp Azusa, the Ghost Bow. So we got a synchro for this archetype. When your opponent takes effect damage from another Battle Wasp monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of that monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. When a monster is destroyed by battle with your Battle Wasp monster, when this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card in the defense position, banish it when it leaves the field. Pretty straightforward. Looks cool. Next, Vision Hero Trinity Classic. 3 hero monsters. After this card is featured summoned for the rest of this turn, this card's attack becomes double its original attack. This featured summon monster can make a second and third attack during each battle phase, but it cannot attack directly. Makes it real big. Anyway, final, Vision Hero Ferris. You can discard one other hero monster, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal, special summon, you can place one Vision Hero monster from your deck, except this card in your spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except hero monsters. You can only use the effect once per turn. Pretty straightforward, 5-star monster, so you'll probably want to special summon it from the hand. That's pretty cool. I'm getting the TG monsters I wanted, so I'm happy. Fortune Fairies. I might want to do something with that, so we'll see. But now we're on to pack and final pack number 4. Whoop, where am I? Here I go. Hey, Stratos, so you're back. When this card is normal special summon, you can activate one of these effects. Destroy spell or traps on the field up to the number of hero monsters you control, except this card. Or you could add one hero from your deck to your hand. Classic, very good card. Next, we have Shaddoll Falco. We have more Shaddoll support. It's a flip effect. You can target one Shaddoll monster in your graveyard, except Shaddoll Falco, special summon it in face down defensive position. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon it in face down defensive position. You can only use the effect once per turn. I've never been a fan of this archetype, but I know there are people out there. Next, whoa, look at that guy. Battle Wasp Ballista the Armageddon. It's like a bee. Well, they're all bees, they're all wasps. Anyway, if this card is special summon, you can banish all insect monsters from your graveyard. All monsters your opponent controls lose 500 attack and defense for each of your banished insect monsters. It's a permanent effect, that's pretty good. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. If this single summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon 3 of your banished level 11 or lower. Yeah, banished level 11 or lower insect monsters. I guess he's level 11. It only needs two materials. That's crazy. Might have to build that deck now. And we have Shaddoll Beast. Flip, you can draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can draw 1 card. You can only use the effect once per turn. Pretty straightforward, pretty good. Cool looking guy too. And finally, Artifact. I forgot about this archetype. Lancia. You can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap zone as a spell. During your opponent's turn, if this set card in that spell and trap zone is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, special summon it. During your opponent's turn, you can distribute this card from your hand or face up field. Neither player can banish cards for the rest of this turn. Okay, that's not too bad. But anyway, that is Hero's Revenge from the Battle of Legends. Yeah, Battle of Legends series. Pretty cool. I like the Battle Wasps. I'm looking forward to looking more into that archetype. TG monsters are always my thing. Fortune Ladies, cool to see some more of those cards from the 5Ds era make it into the TCG. But let us know what you think in the comment section below. I'm Phil, that's Rocker behind the camera. Be sure to continue to check back here at News Geek. Subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to check out more from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. Later, guys.